Hey guys, this is Aussie VHS and DVDs here, and sorry I haven't been around YouTube for that long, cause oh gosh, I had so many things to do, cause I had to as you probably heard on Facebook, I've been doing a lot of acting work to do as I did a short film with my mates from a film course, and it'll be, and as you also heard too, that I've attended a red carpet event last Saturday weekend for my end of year celebration with my from a film course, and yeah, did some photo shoots and did an interview there too that I did as an actor, as well as I did the film I was in. And yeah, it'll be coming next year in January 2021, and you'll be able to see my film and in my interview as well from the red carpet before the film starts. And yeah, and I also haven't been around that long because I had, oh gosh, I bet like most of you guys too, I had to do some Christmas shopping, and it got me a little bit stressful too, because to find out what I would like for Christmas or some sorts. Anyway, no time to waste. So in this video, since it's the 75th anniversary of Thomas and Friends, since back when the books came out, and growing up, it has always been my all-time favorite children's show in a series of books since I first watched it in 2002, of my first year of watching TV, as I first watched it on the ABC for Kids Let's Sing and Dance video, featuring all the songs, and then I watched then I had been watching Thomas the TV show every day when it was on ABC Kids, such as the random episodes of the reruns from both of the episodes from both narrators Ringo Starr and Michael Angelis. And I think I also oh yes I did, and I also of course watched the premiere broadcast of season 6 when it came out. Anyway, no time to waste. So in this video dedicated to the 75th anniversary of Thomas, I'm going to show you my Thomas DVD collection. Now, growing up, I have, of course, collected Thomas DVDs. Like some I've been getting gifts from my family, and then I've been buying the rest when it was in the shops, both old old and new series. So yeah, and even bought some from different shops, like the main shops out there and second-hand shops. Anyway, no time to waste, and also some I bought online. Let's get to it. So the first DVD I'm going to show you is the UK DVD of Thomas called PP Party, and as you can see, it is the as you can tell from the UK Thomas fans who watch my channel, this is of course the very first ever Thomas DVD to release in the UK. So yeah, here's the front, spine, and the back. And you're probably wondering, hey Kieran, why did you bought the UK DVD of PP Party? Oh, well, as I saw it online, it's just, I think it's a very nice DVD, and I really like the cover and everything with the menus and the episode list on there, and I like how they added the very first episode of Thomas, of course, which says on the cover, and that is, of course, Thomas and Gordon from season 1. So yeah, that's the front cover, that's the cover, and there's the disc, and it has the pamphlet inside, which shows the list of episodes and bonus features. And the extra features feature the quiz questions on how many animals on the screen, and 2 music videos such as The Night Train and Donald's Duck. Okay, here's the next DVD. Now I've got a lot of Australian DVDs, so the next DVD I have is Twin Trouble from 2003, and as you probably know too, that Twin Trouble was my very first Thomas release that I've owned on video, that I had since I was a little boy, that my mum and dad bought me from the ABC shops. And this is the DVD that I bought from one of the $2 shops, or one of the 2 clothing shops. That was where I found them. With a bunch of other children's DVDs like Thomas. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back, and there's the disc, and it just has inside the other release of Thomas DVDs available to buy. Okay, so the next DVD I have here is Engines to the Rescue, and this was probably one of the first Thomas DVDs that I've owned since I was a kid, when my dad had bought me about maybe 4 Thomas DVDs from the shops. such as Engines to the Rescue and Truckloads of Fun and Very Best of Thomas and Thomas and the Magic Railroad. So yeah, here's Engines to the Rescue. And here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and inside it just shows us a bunch of Thomas books available to buy with all the characters on there, which which I also have a bunch of Thomas books with all the different characters like these ones that I've bought everywhere in the shops. And inside it has the ABC for Kids DVDs available to buy. So yeah, that's Engines to the Rescue, and I think I've probably first watched the season 7 episode to Thomas when it premiered on ABC Kids for the first time, and of course, and then rerun a year later as well. And I also watched, of course, I indeed watched these episodes on this DVD because there are a bunch of season 7 episodes, including one episode from season 6, which is of course It's Only Snow. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. So the next DVD I've got here is Truckloads of Fun. So yeah, here it's one of the other Thomas DVDs I first owned that my dad bought for me. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and inside it just has the same advertisements such as the Thomas books and all the different ABC for Kids DVDs available to buy. Okay, so the next DVD I have is Thomas and the Jet Engine, and this was bought from my mum, I think all the way back in 2006 or 7 when it was still on sale. So yeah, here's the front, and the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it just shows the other Thomas DVDs available to buy. Okay, so then, okay, so the next DVD I have here is The Very Best of Thomas and Friends, and this was indeed first bought from one of the first Thomas DVDs I've owned from my dad as well. And yeah, and so yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And there's the disc, and again, it just shows a bunch of Thomas DVDs available to buy. Okay, so the next DVD I have here is Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And this was indeed, of course, bought from my dad from one of the first Thomas DVDs I've owned. And yeah, so here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it just shows a bunch of other Thomas DVDs available to buy. And I heard too, Thomas and the Magic Railroad is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, along with Thomas's 75th anniversary. And yeah, this is really this is just really cool. And I first saw Thomas and the Magic Railroad, including the theatrical trailer from the opening previews to the Thomas Happy Holidays VHS at my cousin's place, and then of course when I returned there one day, I found the video that they owned, of course, and I watched the whole thing, and yeah, it's a great movie, and it's one of my favourite Thomas movies. And Lady is still one of my sister's favourite engines. I mean, she had loved Lady when she was a kid, when we were kids, of course, watching Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and it's still one of her favourite engines. Okay, so the next DVD I have here, it's a US DVD, and it's Thomas and Friends, Steamies versus Diesels, from 2004. And I have no idea how I own this DVD. I think my parents got it off from somewhere, and I have no idea how they got it. But I'll have to ask them later, and I'll find out soon enough. So yeah, here's the DVD. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And this was the first DVD I've watched the season 8 episodes of Thomas, which was the first 4 I've seen before I watched it when it was on TV on ABC Kids. So yeah, here's the disc, and it has the pamphlet with every information on there with the DVD and everything else, including on the this DVD. Okay, so the next DVD I have here is All Aboard with the Steam Team, and as you can see on there, I bought it from CEX all the way back in 2016. And see, you can still see it's got the price tag, which is only $4. And yeah, and I also remember watching this release of Thomas of All Aboard with the Steam Team on video at my primary school, where they had a few Thomas videos that we watched together, which was great fun that we watched it together with common interests like Thomas. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And as you can see, here's the disc, and as you can see, hang on a second. It just has a bunch of ABC for Kids DVDs available to buy. And the next DVD I have here is Peep Peep Hooray, 3 Cheers for Thomas. And this was back when Thomas was celebrating its 60th anniversary. Yeah, I remember borrowing this DVD before from Civic, my closest store of Civic Video, which I think it was back in the same year it was released, in 2005 or maybe 2006. I borrowed it, but I'm pretty sure I borrowed it in 2005, and the same year it was released. So yeah, and as you can see, I also bought it from the same 2 clothing store where I found Twin Trouble, and some of the other Brum DVDs I've owned, like Snow Thieves and Airport Adventure. So yeah, here's the DVD. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. And as you can see, it also has a bunch of other ABC for Kids DVDs available to buy. Okay, so the next DVD I have here is Calling All Engines, and I remember that I bought this DVD when Toys R Us was still around, and at the Toys R Us I used to shop at, now it's called Toy Mate. They used to sell a bunch of some children's DVDs like Thomas, and it's where I found Calling All Engines, and I was indeed very surprised that Diesel 10 is in this film as well. Because I knew what happened in the chase scene as a kid in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. So yeah, it was good to see him again. So yeah, it's a feature-length special. Here's the front, his spine, and the back. And here's the disc. Okay, so the next DVD I have is Together on the Tracks, and I remember that I bought this DVD from Kmart in 2009, where I found some of the other Thomas DVDs, which you'll be able to see sooner or later. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc, and it just has an ABC for Kids DVD pamphlet advertisement with a bunch of DVDs available to buy. So the next DVD I have here is Carnival Capers. So yeah, I bought this one off eBay, and here's the front, spine, and the back. Here's the disc. Okay, so the next DVD I have is Thomas's Trusty Friends. As you all Thomas fans know, like me, it has a bunch of episodes of the series of Jack in the Pack. So yeah, it was a really good DVD to watch, and I've seen a bunch of episodes of Jack and his crew. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc. Okay, so the next Thomas DVD I'm going to show you is The Great Discovery. Now, I have fond memories of watching The Great Discovery, and I remember watching it for the first time of this film when it was on in cinemas, and I remember going to see it in the cinemas with my whole family and my cousin, which the cinema we went to was a special screening of this Thomas film of The Great Discovery. And when we walked into the cinema, everything was decorated with Thomas, and I remember walking into the cinema screening, and it had a welcome sign for Thomas and the Great Discovery, which was really cool. So yeah, I have fond memories of that when it was shown at the cinemas in November 2008. And I also remember buying this DVD on the same day after we watched the film, because I remember during the end credits of Thomas, You're the Leader, the announcer came up to us audience members and they told us we hoped you enjoyed the Thomas movie, and the DVD's available to buy. So yeah, I even bought it at the shop on the same day, and it was a fun movie to watch. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it also has the ABC for Kids advertisement pamphlet, a bunch of other DVDs available to buy. Lots of movies. So yeah, okay, and the next DVD I've also have is Rusty Saves the Day. And I remember buying this DVD in 2009 as well, where I found Together on the Tracks in Kmart, and this was one of the DVDs I, of course, saw when... Okay, so the next Thomas DVD I'm going to show you is Rusty Saves the Day. And I also bought this from Kmart in 2009, where I found Together on the Tracks. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it also has the ABC for Kids DVD advertisement pamphlet. Okay, so, and the next DVD I'm going to show you, it's one of the extremely rare Thomas DVDs I found in a $2 shop, which you've probably seen in my surprise DVD update. It is Thomas and Friends Happy Holidays from 2006. And as you've seen, of course, on my update video, it does have the list of the sing-along music videos, but on the DVD it doesn't really have it. It just has all the episodes, which was really weird as I played it. So yeah, never mind that. So I have the DVD, and here's the front, and the spine, and the back, and here's the disc. Okay, now we'll move on to the season DVDs, and the first 5 DVDs I'm going to show you is that I've got those from my parents when they gave to me as a gift, because it was a big Thomas gift set, which just had some. I think it had a few books, and of course some activity sets, and of course and the first 5 seasons on DVD, and so yeah, and the first one I have is Series 1, and as you can see, they're all just on disc. They're just on DVD discs. That's how it came in the gift set. And I got Series 2. Series 3, Series 4, and Series 5. Now we come to the next season DVDs, which I bought from the shops, and the first DVD I bought is Season 6, which I got it in 2009 as well. I think I got it from Target or Kmart. I don't remember. It has been a long time ago. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc. And the next one I have is Season 7, which I bought it from Target on the same year in 2009. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And even this DVD brought me back so much memories of a bunch of these Season 7 episodes I remember watching when it was on ABC Kids. So yeah, here's the disc. And the next DVD I have here is Season 8, which I bought it from Big W when I was on holiday with my whole family in 2009. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc, and look at that gloss on the label. and inside it has the ABC for Kids DVD advertisement plan. So the next DVD I have here is Series 9, which I bought it from eBay. And here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. And the next DVD I have here is Series 10, which my dad bought it for me from the shops, which was a very nice gift from him. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it has all the engines inside. Went back when Thomas celebrated its 65th anniversary, and I definitely remember Thomas celebrated its 60th anniversary as well, back in 2010. Alright, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the next DVD I have here is Series 11, which I also bought from, I think I bought it off eBay as well. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc, and it also has the ABC for Kids DVD advertisement pamphlet inside too. Okay, so the last season DVD I have, of course, in Australia of Thomas is season 12, which I bought it back in when it was still on sale at JB Hi-Fi in 2015. And I remember watching a bunch of episodes of Series 12 as well when it premiered on ABC Kids when I watched it when I was on holiday in January 2009, and it rerun often. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and look at that ink label disc of Thomas inside it. It's really gorgeous. Okay, so the next few Thomas DVDs I'm going to show you is my first Thomas DVDs, and I've got 3 of them. So the first one I'm going to show you is my first Thomas with Thomas. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. And the next one I'm going to show you is my first Thomas with James. And here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc. And the next one I'm going to show you is my first Thomas with Percy. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is my CGI DVDs of Thomas. So the next one I've got is Heave Ho, which I remember buying this DVD when it was still on sale at JB Hi-Fi in 2015. Probably from the same store I bought season 12. So yeah, here's the front, it's the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. And the next one I got is Wobbly Wheels and Whistles. And this was bought from my nan, which she bought it back in 2012, probably on the same year it was released. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it also has the ABC for Kids DVD advertisement inside. The next one I have is Spills and Thrills. And here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc. The next one I have is Dinos and Discoveries. And here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and look at that gloss on the disc. It's really gorgeous. And the next one I have is Sticky Situations, and I remember buying this DVD at the Trainworks during the Day at Thomas event, where they have a bunch of Thomas merchandise, including the DVDs from both the old series and the new series. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc. The next one I have is Santa's Little Engine, which is one of my favourite CGI series DVDs of Thomas. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. And the next DVD I have now is Trouble on the Tracks. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc. So the next DVD I have is Thomas in Charge. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc. And the next one I have here is Start Your Engines. And this DVD was bought from my dad, I think back in 2016, on the same year it came out. And I think he bought it from Target, which was very nice of him. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And I really like the episodes on the DVD as well. This is one of my other favourite Thomas CGI DVDs. So yeah, and here's the disc. And next Thomas DVD I have is Railway Mischief, which I bought it back in probably back 2016 as well. Back in 2016, on the same year it came out, when back in when Kmart used to sell DVDs, and I bought it from the same store on the same day where I bought one of the Sesame Street DVDs, which is the Cookie Thief. So yeah, here's the front, and the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it has the ABC Kids DVD advertisement pamphlet. Okay, so the last few Thomas DVDs I'm going to show you is my CGI movies. So the first one I'm going to show you is Hero of the Rails, which I remember receiving this for Christmas in 2009. And the very first Thomas CGI I've ever seen. Which I remember, getting really excited for Hero of the Rails, because one day in 2009 I was visiting the Thomas and Friends website on my family's computer. And when I saw the trailer for the Hero of the Rails DVD and saw Thomas and the other engines talking, which is in CGI design, I got super excited. And I've always wanted to, and I was always very keen and surprised to watch this DVD. And I remember going, "Oh, Thomas is talking!" That was my reaction when I discovered Thomas talking, which is now in CGI. So yeah, here's the front, and the spine, and the back. Here's the disc, and it has inside a bunch of other Thomas DVDs available to buy. Next one I have is Misty Island Rescue. And I remember seeing Misty Island Rescue when it was on in cinemas back in 2010. I went to see it with my mum. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the DVD, and inside it just has some of the other DVDs available to buy, including Thomas and Bob the Builder. Okay, so the next one I have is Day of the Diesels, which I remember also watching this in cinemas when it was out in 2011. And it was really exciting for me to see Diesel 10 back again as well. And introducing the other Diesels as well. And it was good to see Mavis and Salty in there too. And of course, Diesel. So yeah, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it just has also have the same ads for the Thomas and Bob the Builder DVDs. Okay, so the next one I have is Blue Mountain Mystery, which I remember watching this at my granny's place with my cousin when we got the copy of it on DVD. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. So yeah, here's the disc, and it just has inside a bunch of other Thomas DVDs available to buy, along with the other shows on there. And the next one I have is, of course, King of the Railway, which I remember watching this when it finally came out on DVD. And here's the front, the spine, and the back. Here's the disc, and inside it just has the same advertisements for the other Thomas DVDs as well. Okay, so the next Thomas DVD I'm going to show you is Tale of the Brave. And I also remember watching this DVD when it was on in cinemas back in 2014, which I remember seeing this with my dad. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. So here's the disc, and as you can see, it just has the advertisement for the new Trackmaster Thomas of the Avalanche Escape set based on the film. And as you can see, of course, it also has the ABC Kids pamphlet inside. And the next DVD I'm going to show you now is The Adventure Begins, and I really like The Adventure Begins. It's a really good special to watch, of going all the way back of how Thomas first came to Sword Odor, but in CGI style. And this was back when in 2015, and Thomas was celebrating 70 years. And I bought this from Big W in 2015. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it just has a bunch of other ABC Kids DVDs available to buy. And the next one I have is one of my other favourite Thomas movies, which is Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. And I remember getting super excited for Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure because I've seen the trailer on YouTube, which was, so good. And I got to see it in the cinemas that year in 2015 with my dad. And it was a great movie to watch. So yeah, here's the front, spine, and the back. And I bought this on DVD when it finally came out on the same day it was released. That I bought it from the ABC shops. So yeah, here's the disc, and inside it just has other ABC Kids DVDs available to buy. And the next one I have is The Great Race, which I also remember seeing this in cinemas when it came out in 2016. See, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and it also has the ABC Kids DVD pamphlet and the other ABC Kids DVDs available to buy. Okay, so the last Thomas DVD I'm going to show you right now is Journey Beyond Sodor, and as you guys seen my one of my 2017 uploads that I went to Hoyt Cinemas to see this film with my dad, and it was a really good film to watch, and yeah, I got so excited when it was out on DVD as well. See, here's the front, the spine, and the back, and I also remember watching this on ABC Kids when it was on the TV on New Year's Eve. So yeah, here's the disc, and it has the ABC Kids pamphlet and the other ABC Kids DVDs available to buy. Oh, okay, so that's all the Thomas DVDs I have here to show you guys, and I know that I don't have Big World Big Adventures, the film on DVD yet, but I am planning to buy it at the shops, and there are some more CGI Thomas DVDs that I'm planning to buy from the series. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and happy 75th anniversary, Thomas, and yeah, and the next video you guys are about to see, all you Wiggles fans all you Wiggles fans like me who watch my YouTube channel, the next video, which it's finally what you've all been waiting for, like the Thomas DVDs. I'm going to show you all my Wiggles VHS and DVD collection. So yeah, that'll be coming on my next upload, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!